We just left the summit, the top of Mount Sinai, and we talked about Moses. That is a different video of mine, but we are heading to another important biblical place where the divine atmosphere. Look at that. Welcome to the Monastery of Elijah. Elijah was here as well. Mount Horeb. Mount Sinai. That's almost at the end of the book of Kings. And that, in that case, Elijah was at Israel of today, of course. And they didn't like, he was afraid from Jezebel. Remember Ahab? He ran away. He knew that he might die. And he went all the way for 40 days to Mount Sinai. You must understand one thing. There are two biblical figures who've been at Mount Sinai. One of them was Moses. He was here for actually twice. And the second one was Elijah. And he hid himself in a cave right there inside the chapel, which is sadly closed. And then he felt the winds. He felt the fire, the earthquakes, and then silence. And God talked to him through the silence. He said to him, "What are you doing here?" Elijah was angry at the people of Israel because they didn't listen to him. Or they listened to him after he killed the false prophet, but not as he wanted. And he came to here to complain. God, he said, they are so against us. I don't know what to do with that people, with those people. I don't know what to do. Then in the way God told him, listen, my dear, to educate the people, it takes time. Remember what's happened here with the Ten Commandments? Twice. Remember the golden calf? Remember it? You have to do that quietly. You have to do that in a nice way. That is your job, to protect the Israelite, to tell me that you will do everything to bring them back home. And then he said again to him, "What are you doing here?" And he complained again. He didn't listen to God in a way. And God knew that although he loved Elijah, that's the end of his prophecy, and Elisha will be the next one. And we are heading to that place. Again, a divine connection between God and a human being. God and a prophet. And look at that Genesis place. That Genesis place is amazing. And Vivian, what are you doing here? You're enjoying together with me the special area. Yeah.
The mystical place.
It's a mystical place. It's a mystical place. Then what are we doing here? We want to be better. Now, for the Jews, the idea was that we have to study, we have to know better God, we need to obey God. For the Christians, it's a little bit different. Elijah is the one who announced. Elijah is the gap between the Old Testament and the New Testament. If the Israelites weren't good to you, bring me Jesus. Bring me Jesus. Oh gosh, it's so beautiful. Then the place that you can see here, it's a monastery. What happened to the Jews? Are the Jews visiting those holy sites? The answer is yes and no. The Jews are not here to visit holy sites, mainly because God is the only one that the Jews must serve, not holy sites. Then in that case, through history, most of the people who visited that place were Christians. And that chapel is quite old. And I want you to see, now it's difficult to see it from here, but maybe from, it's not maybe, from the chapel there. Oh no, now we can see it. We've been there. And one lady reminds me that God is, wait a minute, I'm a little bit afraid of it, that to obey God is the only way. Is Betty and Margaret, a sister. And I'm celebrating that video with everyone who are watching it. I dedicated it to Betty and Margaret. That cross is from Jerusalem. You cannot smell it, but I can still smell the oil, the anointing oil from the Church of the Holy Sepulchre just after the Good Friday procession. And guess what we are going to do there? Are we going to pray? Yes. But mainly we are going to eat lunch. To eat lunch in that biblical place is ecstatic for me. You can see, or soon you will see the camel who brought us the food with Muhammad, the brother of the local tour guide. And as I believe Arie is already entered to the water to touch the holy water, and guess what, my friend? I'm gonna bless that cross there. And if that is the first video of mine, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I do have more than 22,000 videos of the Holy Land, and I will be very happy if you will be part of my family member. Now, I think you can see now the camel. It's not at the end of the video. If I will remember more information about what's happening here, trust me, I will add it to it. But first, let's say hello to Muhammad. Muhammad! Alan! Fine, and how are you? My dear Vivian, we did it again. Oops, we did it again.
Let's enjoy the moment.
It is amazing, isn't it? Then, oops.
Isn't that, wow, what a vision.
What a vision. What a vision. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow, there's a water well here. And I'm going to bless the cross right there, because in that area it doesn't look so well. Oh, it's a little bit muddy, but I'm going to do that for you, Betty. I will walk slowly, slowly. Oh, look at that. Stand in the monastery. I will dip it 3 times for you and Margaret. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's something to write home about. I'm with Elijah. I was with Moses, but I'm always with God. I don't know whose bag it is. It looks like one of us. Hey, is there anyone here? Where's Arie? Arie? Whoa. Oh, look at that gate there. Look at that. And those are the two chapels. But we are heading to the Bedouin place to eat. And let me ask Arie. Arie, you like to enter to horrible, non-clean lakes.
I was warned that it's not clean, unfortunately.
Yeah, but Zeev is entering.
Me as well.
Zeev. Zeev.
But Zeev entered to the water. Did you tell him that it's not clean?
No, just the color, just the color. The water is coming from the rain, it is from Allah.
Yeah, but you said that there are like few places that...
From the dam, it actually looks very clean, if you ask me.
אז אני הולכת לי...
All right, now we are talking. Arie is going to die.
I don't know, we'll see.
All right.